in the Gworlz. We the ponks 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 in the Gworlz.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Disrespectfully the Gworlz. It's your two favorite punks and sissies on all of planet Earth, and we are coming to y'all live tonight. The release of episode 14 was pushed back to next Friday, so we're calling this episode 13.5. And tonight, we're talking all about being an ally to the LGBTQ plus community, the ubiquitous community, if you will. Now, we would appreciate if you share this link to the live on your Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever you got. Get these girlies in here. Y'all grab your popcorn, grab your wine, get you a little blanket, get whatever you need to get comfortable, girl, because we are about to get disrespectful.
Ponks in the Gworlz. We the ponks in the Gworlz. We the ponks in the Gworlz. We the ponks in the Gworlz.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Disrespectfully the Gworlz. It's your two favorite punks and sissies on all of planet Earth, and we are coming to y'all live tonight. The release of episode 14 was pushed back to next Friday, so we're calling this episode 13.5. And tonight, we're talking all about being an ally to the LGBTQ plus community, the ubiquitous community, if you will. Now, we would appreciate if you share this link to the live on your Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever you got. Get these girlies in here. Y'all grab your popcorn, grab your wine, get you a little blanket, get whatever you need to get comfortable, girl, because we are about to get disrespectful.
Ponks in the Gworlz. We the ponks in the Gworlz. We the ponks in the Gworlz. We the ponks in the Gworlz.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Disrespectfully the Gworlz. It's your two favorite punks and sissies on all of planet Earth, and we are coming to y'all live tonight. The release of episode 14 was pushed back to next Friday, so we're calling this episode 13.5. And tonight, we're talking all about being an ally to the LGBTQ plus community, the ubiquitous community, if you will. Now, we would appreciate if you share this link to the live on your Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever you got. Get these girlies in here. Y'all grab your popcorn, grab your wine, get you a little blanket, get whatever you need to get comfortable, girl, because we are about to get disrespectful.
Ponks in the Gworlz. We the ponks in the Gworlz. We the ponks in the Gworlz. We the ponks in the Gworlz.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Disrespectfully the Gworlz. It's your two favorite punks and sissies on all of planet Earth, and we are coming to y'all live tonight. The release of episode 14 was pushed back to next Friday, so we're calling this episode 13.5. And tonight, we're talking all about being an ally to the LGBTQ plus community, the ubiquitous community, if you will. Now, we would appreciate if you share this link to the live on your Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever you got. Get these girlies in here. Y'all grab your popcorn, grab your wine, get you a little blanket, get whatever you need to get comfortable, girl, because we are about to get disrespectful.
Ponks in the Gworlz. We the 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 ponks in the Gworlz.
Oop, 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 oop. Hey, everybody, it's your two favorite punks and sissies on what? On all of planet Earth.
The
BB,
whole planet.
BB, they're not
Yeah,
listening.
they don't
They're not
listen.
listening.
They
On
don't listen.
all of planet Earth. I promise y'all, we have no idea what the fuck we're doing. But guess what? We're here. We're queer. And we're back with episode what?
13.5.
13.5. Y'all, due to unforeseen circumstances, episode 14 has been pushed back to next week. Okay, that is the last episode of season 1. But guess what? Is it still coming? Yes. Okay, it is coming next Friday. But we said, you know what? We got to get the girls something. We got to give the girls something. So we said, it's going to be episode 13.5. And that's what we're doing. And so, you know what? Let me just be quiet for a second and tell everybody who I am. Everybody, I don't know where you're listening from, but my name is Destin. It is not Dustin. Y'all keep calling me that. Stop calling me that. My name is Destin, and I am your hostess with the mostest. And you know what? I am here with who I think may be the most energized co-host on all of planet Earth. Co-host, can you please tell these people who you are?
Hey y'all, it's your boy BB, and the BB don't stand for backup battery. I am the main power source. Ho, don't get it confused.
Look,
Do not get it confused. I'm about to change my pronouns to Energizer and Bunny at this point.
don't. And he just keep going and going and going
At
and
this
going.
point,
Look, you are the source. A bitch come up and touch you and just and what they said after. I got the power.
and do
I got the power. That's what they said. I didn't say it. Look, now that's how you take care of a community. You provide the power to these bitches.
I know that's right.
That's how one takes care of community. But yeah, so like we said, this is forever. I see you guys coming in. Thank y'all. Let me look at these comments real quick. See who we got. Oh my God. Hey DeAndre, peach cobbler. I know somebody on this live right here know how to make a good peach cobbler. But his peach cobbler look like I got a nut on top, but we're not gonna talk about that. Hey pitter patter.
Welcome
Somebody else was in here that
y'all.
I missed. Just hey, Iris girl. Iris. We love you down, girl. No, seriously, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like we said, we swear we have no idea what the fuck we're doing, but you know what we are doing? We're hosting our first ever live episode for Disrespectfully the Gworlz. For those of you
Yes.
who are familiar with coming into our lives on TikTok or coming into our lives on YouTube, which we haven't done in a minute, thank you for sharing that, Iris. We appreciate it, girl. So y'all gotta we typically when we go live, we're just hanging out, right? BB, this is a full episode today. The girls
It
have never
is.
gotten a full episode
It
live.
is. So y'all get to see the
Disrespectfully the
madness.
girls.
Y'all see the madness unfold before
Look,
y'all
with
eyes.
what?
Like what?
With the liquor in hand. And I don't know if y'all can hear my neighbor laughing, but that's okay. She's just been featured on Disrespectfully the Gworlz. I'll send her a fee later so she can pay for that feature.
Thank you,
And
DeAndre.
BB, what yes, DeAndre, thank y'all. So look, we're gonna switch some things around. We do have a segment that we're gonna weave in today since we're doing this live, to have a Q&A, so y'all can ask us anything you want to ask for a couple minutes before we get into the thick of it. Once we get into the thick of it, y'all, we're back into just like we're filming the episode, so we're not going to be in the comments too much. So that Q&A is your opportunity, okay? Now, BB, what organ is this liquor finna affect today?
Deliver,
Deliver, deliver, boy,
boy.
deliver,
Yeah, deliver,
deliver, boy.
Definitely.
I hate that my YouTube don't match me, but I'm still on here, girl.
You,
We're not worried
you
about
in
that.
here.
We will
You
write a
in
letter to
here.
corporate on your behalf.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
So, we might as well just jump on in.
Let's do it, girl.
So our first segment is Ayo Miley was good.
Oh.
So it's basically about anything that has been happening to us since the last time y'all saw us. So I gotta ask, Destin, what's good?
Oh, y'all see how we
What's
switched
good?
that up? He asking me first. Oh, Girl. So what's good with me? Can I just be real with you? What's good with me is season 1 is coming to an end, which is bittersweet. Bittersweet because I'm very happy. First of all, I'm excited and happy that we actually pushed out an entire season of a podcast. That's still kind of crazy to think about. Um, but I think what I will also say, girl, I'm smiling because we haven't been live on YouTube in a minute. It just feels so different doing it this way.
Right.
YouTube and TikTok are just two different ball games. And so, but I think what I'm really proud of and happy about is I'm just proud of us, B. We put in so much work into this podcast. There are so many times people don't see the work you put in to sometimes get 15 views on a video. And just the fact that we really pushed through this season of being so busy with work and still put it into work and showing up and being consistent, whether we had a lot of views, no views, didn't know what to say, didn't know how to say what we needed to say. And we had so many special guests on the show that were so special to us. We have built such community, and I feel like we heard so many stories and we gave the opportunity for so many people to share their stories.
For
And I
sure.
don't want to downplay that with what I'm about to say, but my God, the fact that we have lined up a Grammy nominated artist for next week's episode.
Yeah.
It's already done, y'all. The episode was filmed a month ago. We told y'all we put in work. We put in work, okay? The episode was filmed a month ago. It's
They
edited.
don't believe us.
They don't believe things that we
They
say
don't see the
sometimes.
behind the scenes, but we be putting in work for
The
real though.
work, girl, the work. And so we have a Grammy nominated artist. Okay, I make a mean lasagna. Somebody need to nominate him for an Oscar for
Iris.
that moment, huh, Iris? I make a mean
Oh,
lasagna. Look, he bought a
video will
Honda. He
come
should have
soon.
bought a Kia. And so no, it's just exciting, and we'll talk about the Grammy nominated artists later. We'll tell y'all who they are. And we'll discuss kind of how we met them and what's going on with that and what they can expect that episode to be all about. And so I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful of us putting ourselves out there. And honestly, I'm just proud that we did it and we stuck with it. And season 2 gonna be a banger. Season 2 gonna be a
Yes.
banger. So I'm gonna pivot back to you though, BB over there, Mister. He not a broken battery. I know y'all heard that. No, you're not a what? Not a
Backup
broken.
battery hole.
He's not a backup battery. He is the power source. Bitches plug in backup batteries to him for recharging. BB, what's good with you, girl?
I can't give the people too much because it's gonna
Okay.
spoil a little surprise.
Uh,
But if you know, you know.
That's what happens with spoiled stuff.
But
But go ahead.
I am proud of myself and putting my mental health first.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times people just take it with a grain of salt, like their mental health. But I have to put me first, Lucius. I have to put me first.
Always. Hey,
And a
Bima.
lot of the times these employers, these people, they don't understand that mental health matters. So they poke the bear, they poke the bear, they poke
Yeah.
the bear until you just go off and you are fed up. And I'm at to this point with my job. I'm fed up.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Tuh, tuh, look.
And deuces. I will blow the horn when I leave.
Look, trust, you will be dealt with. You will be dealt with.
So and then I'm just proud of myself in that aspect
Mm-hmm.
of and then my circle, my support, everyone who's been there for me has definitely kind of helped me make it a that I'm making a good decision because
Right.
they're supporting me 24/7. So I am just so grateful for this. Yes. Hey B Mom, how are you? How
Yes,
are
girl.
you?
B-Miles in the chat. We got our
How are
girlies in here
you?
for real. We got some girlies up in here, girl.
Yes.
Look at this. Hey, Bima. Yes, by the way, this is Iris. Nobody, look, we're not worried about that. Okay, look. Hey, Bima. Yes. I love
Yes.
you know what I love too?
Hmm.
I love when I go on a TikTok video and I see one of our girlies comment on other videos for our other girlies. And I'm like, hold up. I love it. I love it. Like I go on videos, I see our girlies comment and I see other girlies commenting on their comment. I'm like, oh my God, we're really just out here. Yep, I knew I needed to get it right when I got to a point that I wanted to pass just about every day when I was with okay, Amaya girl with the peach cobbler. I'm with the peach
Yes.
cobbler girl. Um Girl, let me get this comment off of here, y'all. If y'all don't know, there's a lot that goes on this end. There's just stuff everywhere. But no, seriously, that's so exciting. And B, you can't let people play in your face. Because the moment
Yeah.
you let people just play in your face like that, they just keep coming back and just playing and playing and playing. Everybody, so we're gonna move on in real quick, maybe for just like 10 minutes or so, okay, before we get into the thick of it. We want to do a Q&A tonight before we get into the main part of the show. Y'all, there's a few of y'all in here. Ask us questions, ask us anything. It can be personal stuff, it can be about the show, it can be about special guests, it can be anything. Y'all, we're giving you about 10 minutes here to ask us questions. Don't miss your opportunity, because once this is over, y'all, again, if you're just coming in, this is not like the regular lives that you see us in on YouTube, on TikTok, okay? Those lives are usually just us hanging out. We're doing a full episode today, okay? So this is your moment. This is your moment, okay? You better lay low. Don't listen to
You
her when
better
she
lay.
said that. Don't lay low. Get in that comment and ask us some questions.
Exactly.
I got one. Hold on. Well, you better type it on in. What you about to eat tonight? I'm eating Chipotle. As soon as this is done, girl, I'm going right to the Chipotle. Right to the Chipotle. And I
Okay.
will indulge. And am I going to make it
Okay.
healthy tonight? No.
No.
Will I get the chips and queso tonight instead of keeping it
Most
cute and
definitely.
snatched up with a teeny tiny waist?
Most definitely.
Yes. Are we drinking the wine as well? So, Destin, you're having the wine and an unhealthy Chipotle. Yeah, it will be doused in queso. I promise you tonight it will. BB, what you eating tonight?
To be honest with you, I don't know yet. I don't know.
Look, hopes and dreams, sorrows and prayers.
Ice cubes.
Ice soup. We love a good ice soup. Oh my gosh. Love me some Chipotle. Yes, yes, yes. Carrie Love, ask a question. You putting in laughing emojis, but you're not asking a question. What's going
None
on?
of y'all asking
Y'all got
questions.
about
What's
10
going on?
minutes to get these questions,
What's
and it can be
going on?
anything. What's happening?
When we move on, we move on.
I don't want to
Yeah,
hear. Hold on, I got a question now. It's gonna be too late. Because once we get to the disrespectful bitch segment, which is next, we got some things to say and discuss. Okay. Okay. B, why don't you read this question out loud for everybody, and then you answer first, and then I'll come in after. I haven't even seen it yet, but go ahead.
Okay. Would you be involved in a relationship with someone who is currently going through a divorce with an active separation, even if they made your day/night happy and are consistent and emotionally mature? Going through a divorce with an active separation.
Hey, Ashley, thank you for coming in.
So I personally, it just depends on the situation. But I would have to say, if like, how far along are they in their divorce? And like, but
I'm not judging. I'm just laughing. Keep going, girl.
But
be real.
Honestly, probably not, because at the end of the day, you're still going through the divorce. So holler at me when you finish your divorce and you have papers in hand and it's done. Me personally, I can't do it.
Me to wrap that up, everyone. You heard it here first on Disrespectfully the Girls. BB said, and I quote, me personally, I can't do it. So let's just bring it back up real quick for anyone who's just coming in. So would you be involved in a relationship with someone who's currently going through a divorce with an active separation, even if they made your day or night happy and are consistent and emotionally mature? I'm gonna be real. Ça dépend. Okay, it depends. Ça dépend. And the reason that I say it depends is, well, no, you know what? Let me cancel that answer. I'd fuck. But she said, would you be involved in a relationship? And that answer is a no for me. I'd fuck. I'd suck your dick.
Suck it
girl,
real
it's not a
good.
TikTok. We
From
can
the
say whatever we want now. From
to
the
be
front
honest,
door to the back. And all
the
guys,
front
people
door
said,
and the
what?
back.
Amen. I bought a Honda. I should have bought a Kia. I'm
Both of
telling
the-
you.
with both of the balls in my mouth.
Look. Don't play. Wait,
Trifecta.
both balls in your mouth. You know, have you ever had your balls sucked before?
Yeah.
You don't think it hurt?
Mm-mm.
If they suck too hard, it hurt, in my
It
opinion.
tickle.
I mean, yes, but if they suck, like create a suction, it feels like they pulling on your balls at that point. In my opinion.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
I'm weak. I'm
Fuck
so
it.
dead. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next question because we give these girlies a time limit. Look, somebody said we listen and we don't judge. I know that's right. Pitter Patter said, what are some things y'all looking forward to in 2026? I would say for 2026, yes, like progressing the podcast, right? But I haven't even discussed this with you yet, B, but I think we already know that's where this is going. I want to, I don't know when it will be. We need to get involved at some point, whether that's having some sort of event to raise funds for an organization that benefits the Libiquita community or something of that nature. I want to get involved some way or another. We have even discussed, I feel like we may have mentioned it to you, but I know me and Pitta were discussing at one point, even coming up with ideas for like how to host like a pride cookout.
Oh no.
Even if
You didn't say anything. Okay.
and even with a lack of money, even if it just starts as like a picnic where we just kind of get there with a speaker and everyone just like bring your own chairs and food. We just want to do something. I want to, excuse me, because you're going to be here and I want Disrespectfully the Girls to do something for our people here in our own communities. And so I'm looking forward into how can I get involved? How can I find a way to give back? How can we create spaces for people in our own communities to come together? So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. What about you, B?
So a few things. Definitely growing the podcast. And definitely like getting into it and like we're past season 1, so 2026 will be season 2, better than ever. We're worked out some kinks and we're gonna be in person, so definitely looking forward to cutting up, of course, as always, but being in person with y'all. And also I am turning 30 in 2026.
Yeah.
So
Oh, girl, in the
it
gay
is
world, you know how old that is?
about 101.
Maybe about 141.
So
Girl, 30,
but
just hang it up. Hang it
it's-
up. The pussy's turned to powder at this point. Just hang it up. Golly, my God, my God. Look, what Dominique says, my God, on today.
Oh my God.
On
Not powder.
today. Look, they be like, what's you got some of that BP? What, baking powder? No, bussy powder. Because that's what you got at this point. 30?
30.
Girl, that's how I feel when I got to tell these girls I'm 33. 33?
That's about 250.
I don't like it. I do not like it.
But yeah.
Okay, let's see. Would y'all, somebody says, so Kara Love said, would y'all date a man who got kids? BB, take it away.
It depends. So if he's not an active father in their life,
Oh,
then guess what? We'll make an exception.
y'all
But
see
if
how
he got
white
multiple,
I am?
but he got multiple situations, and he not an active father, or he an active father to one and not all, hell no. But I'll make an exception for sure, because we love a good daddy.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being in your 30s at all, Ashley. No, I mean, I don't have an issue with dating or being in a relationship with someone who has kids. I'm gonna be real with you, quite frankly. If we were to plan to have a child, me and that person, it'd be a great way for me to see how the fuck you treat your current kids first. And if we're not gonna have kids, then that's fine too. it just comes with another layer of complexity, right? And so
For sure.
both parties have to be ready for that. Both parties have to be very clear. Because what does Craig, the writer Stewart, always say? He says, clear is kind, and communication is our friend and partner. There's a
Yes.
lot of things that have to be discussed. There's a lot of boundaries that have to be set in relation to that. And so if both parties can agree, then I'm game. Girl, here's the thing. I've already raised kids, bitch. I got too many siblings. I got 5 brothers and 4
So,
sisters.
so I have a lot of like
I have over 40 nieces and nephews. I have
damn,
raised too many kids.
they was fucking.
I had siblings who were strung out on drugs, and I had to raise their kid. I have raised kids. I can do it again, girl.
I have
Pussy
little
still work over
siblings,
here.
but
How?
but most of the
How?
kids, most of the kids are definitely down my throat.
How about a cat? Q
It works.
Q-U-E
I know that's
question
right,
mark?
Ashley. I know that's right.
You said most of the kids are down your throat. Cat? Q-U-E question mark. Girl, that just... Besides the wine starting to kick in a little bit, and you saying that just took me out. I know that's right, Ashley. Let's see. There was
Yes.
somebody else. Hold up. If you say so, said I'm turning 31 soon and don't look like it. Come on. Look, give me some of them jeans because they got a little filter on here right now, smoothing my skin out. Okay. Can you tell? Maybe not. I don't know. But without the filter, it's giving 63, not 33. Okay. We don't like that.
Girl, we still see the wrinkles.
Right. Oh, the forehead wrinkles. Look, can you see them? It's smoothed them out a little bit, but
we
you can
see
see
the wrinkles.
girl,
Everywhere.
them forehead. That concludes episode 13.5 of Disrespectfully the Gworlz. Thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, there was technical difficulties on our end and the episode had to be cut short. I'm so sorry. Now, why would you say that shit?
I'm just
But
playing.
no, girl, my forehead wrinkles been there since I was in like middle school. Ain't nothing I can do about it now. And they thick. Listen, the ones on my forehead, they're thick. Especially if I do this, like raise my eyebrows, they're very pronounced. So I know when I'm old, bitch. I'm gonna be standing up. My forehead's gonna be sagging down here. Forehead gonna be flapping underneath my chin. That's how. Look, okay.
I'm weak.
So Iris says, are there any exceptions where being DL is acceptable?
Where a guy being
Who answered first last time? Me or you? I'll go first. Well, then you go first. Go ahead.
So to be honest,
And we'll give him about 5 more minutes before we move out of this because I'm enjoying this right now.
any exceptions where a guy being in DL is acceptable? So I don't think so. Because like if we're talking and you're DL and say for example it's not safe for you to come out, then that's gonna really pose like a threat to our relationship. So it's kind of you have to I would say like not be harsh and like figure it out, but that's gonna put a strain on our relationship. And if you're not already gay, don't holler at me. Don't holler
I like my man already gay, girl. Yeah. But here's what I will say. People's safety is number one. But can we be very clear? Children, listen up. This is where we say there is a difference between being in the closet and being DL. Being in the closet is I'm gay, I'm queer, I'm trans, whatever it is, right? I'm not a straight heterosexual person. I'm not a cis heterosexual person. Let me say that. But I am afraid to tell people, so I will not tell people. But I'm not dating anyone. I'm not getting in. I'm just staying to myself, and I'm not telling people. That is one thing. I consider that being in the closet. Being DL, I consider are the people who, and I'm just going to use gay men as an example because that's who I am. That's the experiences I have. where gay men go out and get girlfriends or they get wives and they have children with them and then they're unhappy. And that turns very toxic, where you're not only afraid to be you and tell people, but you've added a layer where you wrap in other people under the guise of, I'm straight. Look, I have a girlfriend, I have a wife. And then those same people are usually the ones who walk around and bash gay people, who ain't nothing but some faggots and dykes to them. There's probably got a DL man watching somewhere right now. We're talking about you.
Is
And so I think there's a difference there. And so when I say, no, I don't think it's acceptable to be DL, it's because being in the closet and being DL are two different things. And so I will say, for grown adults, no, there's no reason for that. Now, if there was an adult who was like, I'm not dating anyone, I'm just in the closet, like, that's one thing. Look, I understand the trauma that is placed upon people from the church, from society, from growing up in your household. Like, I get it. And I get that fear of losing relationships. But what it comes down to is at some point, you're going to have to ask yourself, is it worth me fucking with a DL man or with someone who's in the closet? That's the real tea. That's the real question. And those people have value, right? They have value. They're worth loving and they're worth being loved. But guess what? You're worth not being a secret. So if it's going to stay a DL or in the closet situation for a long period of time, if you're asking me as your gay mama, baby girl, run. If I'm your gay mama and you're asking me my opinion, baby girl, run. We like our men already gay. And by gay, y'all, I use gay as an umbrella term. I don't mean just gay.
I got you, brother-in-law. He skipped your question.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
So many comments.
I know. I love
BB,
it.
where are we going in 2026 for the trip?
We'll wrap this up. Okay, like literally 3 more minutes. So let's start speeding through some of these questions. No shade. No tea, no shade.
To be determined. To be
Look,
determined.
Wherever the wind takes us, Lavi.
Wherever the wind. Because I was like, we're going on a cruise this year. And I was like, I want to go like to like an all-inclusive, like tropical. But then I was like, we're going somewhere really tropical this year. So
fuck it. It's about, if you're picking the location for the girls next, it's where you want to go.
Let's go to the Turks and Caicos.
I don't even know what the fuck that means, but I'm on board.
Let's go. Let's go to the island.
BB, why don't you tell the people, how did we come about? What's going on with this? What do you mean girls trip? What does that mean? What?
So we
girls trip?
The girls are getting together, and we decided to start an annual trip, girls trip.
I shit about a Kia.
Retreat, whatever you want to call it, to catch up from the year. And yeah. So our first one is in December. And I'm so excited.
My hands are big.
I'm excited. So yeah. So when we talk about the girls trip, that's what we're talking about.
Yes, I'm excited. Okay, let me scroll through. Being DL, turning 31, 31. What if the kids be asking questions about y'all being together? Like because we're gay? Is that what you're getting at? Or is it because we're gay? Or well, yeah, it's got to be because of that. I would say I like dick. Next question. No, I'm just kidding. First of all, before I get into a relationship with someone who has kids, I would need to know, what are you telling your kids about this relationship? That's number one. Because if you're not being open and honest with your kids, this is done. And when I say done, I mean it's done. Because kids understand way more than y'all understand. If a kid can understand a heterosexual relationship, they can understand a homosexual relationship. The only reason y'all think they don't understand homosexual relationships is because people in general don't understand homosexual relationships and they don't know what to say and they think it's uncomfortable and they think it's weird. And so thereby, however, relating to, in regards, per my last email, you can just tell the kids the same way that Uncle so-and-so is married to Aunt blah, 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 and they love each other. I love him. And that's it. That's all kids need to know. And I'll just say that, and I'm not saying that you feel this way, Carrie Love. I know you're just throwing in questions, but what I will say for everyone listening, in case someone does need to hear it, is when we say kids understand and you can tell kids, we're not asking you to explain kids how gay people fuck. We're not asking you to explain gay sex to kids. We're not asking you to explain genitalia for transgender people. We're not asking for any of that. But it's simple to say the way that person, the way your uncle loves your aunt, is the same way that I love him. And most kids, unless you have embedded a foundation of hatred within them, most of them will go, oh. Because if they can understand a man and a woman, why can't they understand a man and a man? Unless you have embedded a foundation of hatred within them. Then you got to undo before you do. Again. Pussy still work over here. I know that's right, Ashley. Same. I have 9 siblings too, but most of my siblings don't have any kids.
Period. It's meant to
Mine
be
do.
Mom, because I found out that I just had a little sister, so that makes 9 siblings.
Oh, girl, all these comments coming in. Oh my God, I'm up here. I said, let me scroll down, girl. There was a lot to scroll through.
Girl.
Okay, wait. KQUE. Okay, let's see, because we're about to get out this segment. Girl, order your Chipotle. I'm about to go in and pick up the food. Girl, I can't order Chipotle. We doing a show. If I gotta go after, I'll just go after. If I gotta go somewhere else, I'll just go somewhere else. Ancient, you a relic, girl. I'm weak. So you just passed up my question. I didn't mean to, Pitta. Okay, if y'all don't read Pitta's question, okay, wait. How y'all feel about a man saying this is his first time being with a man? Well, it depends. BB, you take it away first.
Yeah, so it just depends. Because a lot of them be lying though. Because you and your homeboy did some gay shit.
Oh,
you and
at a minimum, there have been circle jerks.
Let's
Wait,
talk about
hold
it.
up. Wait, I'm about to gag you for real with this one. Hold up. At a minimum, there have been circle jerks. We'll do it again. At a minimum.
So yeah, so that most of them be lying. So if they use that as an excuse, then guess what? It's not gonna work, baby.
It's not.
It's not gonna work.
It's just not. Now, if there's just genuinity, girl, I don't know what the fuck the word is, and I'm starting to get tipsy from this wine.
I'm weak.
So if it's genuine, cool. But if I sense the first red flag, girl, listen, I just usually like my man already gay, but you can't help it if it's your first time with a man, right? You can't help that if it's your first time with a man. But girl, do you know how to suck dick or no? Do you know how to, you gonna jerk it right? Are you gonna be weird when we start kissing, or do you know how to kiss for real?
Welcome in, Delacroix.
Delacroix's in here, girl.
We love
I didn't
Delacroix.
look. I'm still scrolling down through the comments, girl. There's a lot to scroll through, but Delacroix, thank you for coming in, girl. We love you. Me and BB gonna have a lavender marriage. Is this B-Mom? I forget.
It is.
Okay, period. Gonna have a lavender marriage. Hey, you can go have your fun. He can go have his fun, and guess what? We come together and make it work. My God, I bought a Honda. I should have bought a Kia. And you get tax benefits. My God.
The altar in your white dress.
You know, I wrote this question before our conversation last night. I'm weak. Yes. Oh, there go Delacroix. Hey, Delacroix, girl. We love you. So happy to see you live here on YouTube. Yes, Delacroix. So episode 14 got pushed back. Okay. So if you're still here and listening, something very interesting is we have a Grammy nominated artist for episode 14, but the episode's been filmed, girl, but we pushed it back to next week. So we decided to come on live and do an episode live with just me and BB to fill in that gap. Because guess what? If we say episode every Friday, that's what y'all get. If we say episode every Friday, that's what the girls get. And what the girls want, the girls get. Exactly. That's because homophobia is a learned behavior. Yes. It's very much learned. Me and BB gonna have that lavender marriage. I know that's right. My God, on today. Oh my God. Y'all, I know. Okay, we're about to get out of this segment and for real move into the main segment of the show. Which by the way, you're gonna be like, episode 14 went back to the regular way. Yes, okay. in season 2, we're switching it up. Disrespectfully, bitch, will be the main segment of the show. Okay, we're switching things up. The show is called Disrespectfully the Girls. The main segment will be Disrespectfully, bitch. Cause fuck y'all. But yeah, so I'm still so geeked over that when Dominique came into our live that day and was like, "No, I love what y'all do. I would love to be on your show." QUE question mark. Dominique, what do you mean you love what we
Dominique
do?
Morgan.
The Dominique Morgan loves what we do and wants to come on the show. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
And listen, I don't want to sound like I'm just like cloud chasing here, but like I would have never thought that someone like that, or like the shout out we had, TS Madison, and it's just, like we have had engagement on our profiles on videos from people like Todrick Hall, from Jules, very mindful, very demure. Like we're just so many people that has engaged with us that we never thought, like we just never thought. T.S. Madison has like on different platforms, y'all. This is across all different platforms, but T.S. Madison has. It's just like, girl.
I'm so weak. Remember the day when you was like, you had called me and told me that, and you was like, I don't care if it's a dog. I said, right. I don't care if it's the assistant.
Because that was when we had a like on the profile from the Outlaws podcast, which is a T.S. Madison podcast. And I said, I don't care if it's her motherfucking assistant that did the like. I don't care if it was her motherfucking. And you said, I don't care if it was the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, T.S. Madison's dog could have liked that. And guess what? Then we did a video saying, oh my God, T.S. Madison's podcast called Outlaws with T.S. Madison, their page liked our content. And we were like, oh my God. Then they commented and said, and we'll like it again. I said, hold up. Hold up.
And will.
Oh, girl.
Oh,
but yes, girl.
gosh.
Yes, girl. All right, y'all. I guess, I guess that's it for the Q&A, girl.
So,
look,
yes.
The time is done, girl. We getting into the thick of it.
So we getting into the thick of it. So our main segment is called Disrespectfully Bitch. So
Hold
that's
up.
when we
I'm
talk
sorry.
about...
I'm lacking, girl. I'm lacking.
So our main segment is called Disrespectfully Bitch. And that's when we get to the thick of it, and we talk about important topics.
Yes.
That we need to talk about. I would like to thank Donna.
Come on, thank him. Thank him, girl.
But no, so our topic today is being an ally in and out of the LGBTQ plus community. And what does that mean? And then we're gonna talk about like different avenues when it comes to that. So I have a question for you, Destin. So a lot of people
Careful now, because the show is called Disrespectfully Bitch. If you don't come correct with the question, I might cuss you out. This YouTube, girl. This ain't fucking TikTok. I'll call you a pussy ass bitch in front of everybody. I don't give a fuck.
So in this current climate of the country, you really gonna do that though? You really gonna do that?
Maybe not, because it looks like you might beat my ass if I push it too far. I'm kind of scared about that.
So a lot of people, like, they're confused about what it means to be an ally, and a lot of people claim to be allies. So what does real allyship look like for you, and what it doesn't look like, and what the fuck is an ally if people don't know?
Okay. First of all, thank you for your question.
Okay. No problem, sir.
So I would say allyship looks like standing up for someone even when they're not around. Standing up and supporting someone even when they're not around. In fact, can we be quite frank? Usually the allyship is needed when someone's not around. Because
for sure.
I guess I would say, dude, hold up. we have hold up, we have a little clip. Hold on. So first of all, let's show this because I think that listen, I think a lot of people who are in here are already going to know this woman who she is. Let's play this little clip real quick, and then we'll get into what we think allyship looks like. Because a lot of this episode was sparked. Some of you may have been in the live last night. We were in a live on TikTok, okay, and there was an incident which we'll get to. Actually, that clip is not happening yet. Okay, that's later. Okay, we told y'all this was live. Okay, so actually, let me get into this first. So that clip I'm talking about comes later. So anyway, but that's my biggest thing. Like, if people say, "Oh, I'm an ally," and this isn't just for gay, right? Let's say we're talking about the Libiquitous community. But what does it mean to be an ally for the Black community? What does it mean to be an ally for the Asian community? What does it mean to be an ally for any marginalized community that, sorry, y'all, the wine's kicking in. What does it mean to be an ally for any marginalized community that's out there? To me, if you just, let's say that you're just like, I'm an LGBTQ ally, and so I'm going to go in and surround myself with LGBTQ people. And I'm going to love them and support them. I would say that is just merely friendship. That's not allyship. Being an ally does not mean you're just like friends with people who are marginalized. That is not what allyship is. And I started this by saying, in my opinion, allyship is standing up for someone or standing up for a community rather, even when no one in that community is around. When you're with your people. So if it's me, let's say we're talking about Black people, right? And me saying, I'm an ally for the Black community. When I'm with my family and I'm in an all-white setting or just an all-white space in general, and people start making those comments and saying fucked up shit. And the thing is, a lot of this stuff be real slick shit, right? That we all know what they really mean. Are you going to call it out? You can go hang out with your Black friends all day. That's just called having a friend. A lot of people tolerate marginalized communities and then say they're an ally. Just because you tolerate something and go into a space and hang out with them and their people does not mean that you're an ally, babe. You might just be a friend.
Exactly.
Because when the shit hits the fan, what you gonna do?
Hi.
So, what do you before we show the screenshots that I want to show that are kind of relating to this? What would you say is allyship? Like, what does it look like to you? What does it not look like? What is real allyship?
So real allyship is full support, not half support.
Ooh.
So if you're for the community or you're an ally for the community, you're going to be an ally for the whole community, and you're going to show your full support, not in different situations, not depending who it is.
Come on,
you're going to show your full support
How
regardless.
about a Honda? I should have bought a Kia.
What are you saying in these conversations behind closed doors with people that's not part of the community?
Mm-hmm.
If your friend or your whatever, your sibling, your family, your chosen family is not around and you're having conversations, how are you supporting the community? How are you supporting the community? Are you just hiding when shit hit the fan? Or are you out there on the front line?
Look, what you remember when we had D on episode, I think D was episode 8. Don't quote me on that. Maybe 8 or 9. And D said, I seen all y'all trying to come to the cookouts. Who gonna get the fuck out there in March? I seen all the white bitches being invited to the cookouts. Who gonna get the fuck out there in March? And to me, that's allyship. That allyship, like you were saying too, is what you gonna do when the shit hit the fan? Anybody can be friends.
Yeah.
Bitch, I can be friends with somebody who hate my guts on the slick.
They're also like true allyship involves education if you're not educated.
Oh, whoa.
So, like, say for example, I'll give you
slow down. They're not ready for that.
I'll give you a real life situation.
What Nikki said, you got to get that shit wet first. You can't just come in and do. You got to get that shit. Back that shit the fuck up. Back that. You got to get that shit wet first.
Real life situation. So, shout out to my bestie Carrie Love. So Carrie Love and I are going on like 11, 12 years of friendship. Um, and guess what? She's been there through thick and thin. She has definitely been there. And guess what? Anything that Carrie Love doesn't know, she'll ask questions like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, what is this?" And she's not gonna like assume. She asks questions. So in order to be a true ally, you have to be willing to be educated on stuff that you don't know. Don't assume shit. Ask.
No. Just ask a question. Like, no one's expecting an ally to know everything. But you got to go educate yourself some, right? Because it's like, listen, if we are speaking about the trans community, excuse me, do you think I know what it's like to be a trans person? I'll give you the answer. Not even close. But I can listen. I can listen to them. Don't laugh at me, you fucking bitch. What
What?
the fuck
Now
you
you calling
laughing
me a
at? First of
bitch.
all, what
If
you
I'm gonna
laughing
be
at?
if I'm gonna be a bitch, I'm gonna be a bad one. I'm laughing because you
Fucking
funny.
backup
Like
battery ass bitch ass looking bitch. Energizer bunny. Energizer bunny. More like Energizer rat. Is the bunny in the
you
room with us?
you
I
you
don't see you hopping around on nothing.
you gonna
All
call
I
me
see you doing is falling
you,
down on top of some dick.
you gonna call me a roach like that bitch did on TikTok?
Never. I'm not messy. Well, that's not true. Well, because speaking of, let's get into what allyship does not look like. Okay, so everybody, some of you may or may not have been in the TikTok live last night. We are not, listen, if you were in the live, we're not sharing a name. Okay, so please respect that when I say that. We're not sharing a name. But we did have a person come into the box. Girl, let me start pouring up another little cup on this one. We had a person come into the box last night on live, and they said some things that I didn't agree with. Okay, and so when someone says something I don't agree with, my first instinct is pause. Let me confirm that I'm understanding what's actually happening. Let me confirm that what I'm thinking they're saying is what's being said. And they made a comment. We were talking about going live on TikTok, and they said something about Jeffree Star. And I said, "Oh, I don't fucking like him." And she looked at me and said, "Well, I don't care what he said about black people." Mind you, this was a black person. "Well, I don't care what he said about black people." I said, "Oh, well, I do." And I can't tell you how to feel. Listen, as a I cannot tell you how to feel as a black person when things get said by other people, right? That's not my place, and I can't tell you how to feel about that. But I can tell you how I feel about it, and how I feel about it is fuck Jeffree Star. Okay? You don't just get to walk around here and call black people slurs and say that they look like monkeys and all these degrading things that he has done, and then just me be okay with you. Further, I looked at her and I said, "Oh, well, I was actually talking about the things he said about trans people, but like there's that too, with what he said about black people." And she was like, "What did he say about trans people?" And I said, "Well, he said trans people don't exist. He said trans people can never, they're stupid. They don't understand science. They'll never become something they're not. You are what you're born as. There's no changing anything." And I just want to be very clear when I say this. Trans people know what the fuck they were born as. Do you think they don't know? It's their body. Trans people know what the fuck they were born as. But I digress. So I love saying that phrase, by the way. Doesn't it feel fancy? But I
Digress.
digress. So then this person stated that they agreed with Jeffree Star in the sense of people who were assigned male at birth, people who were born biological males, but now present as women and identify as women, trans women, that they should go into the men's bathroom. And I said, pause. I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying. I just want to be clear. You believe that someone who was born biologically a male with male genitalia, because then she made a comment about, oh, well, yeah, if they still have their dingling. And I said, okay, so someone who was biologically born a male, but who has transitioned and identifies as a woman, presents fully as a woman. And I even took it a step further and said, let me be very clear. I'm discussing someone who, when they walked by you, you would not even think they were a man. This is someone who fully presents and is quote unquote passable, as they say. And she said, do they still have a dingling between their legs? I said, yes, they still have the genitalia that they were born with. And she said they need to use the men's bathroom.
QUE question mark?
Okay. QUE question mark. I just don't get it. And so I looked at her and I said, I can't fuck with you after that. And so she was still speaking. I took her out the live immediately. And then I didn't, but one of the moderators they didn't ban her, but they made it so that she couldn't comment, I think, because she started commenting after like, oh, you shouldn't have taken me off or something. She wasn't being rude in the comments, but she was commenting things. And so I don't know, girl, the moderators handle all that. Okay. The moderators don't play around. So if you ever come in our comments with some bullshit, you'll get blocked before I tell them to block you. Okay. It's not even in my control at that point.
Over here, when I tell you they don't play that, play
that. But I do want to be clear. And the reason, listen, y'all gonna think we're just trying to be messy. I'm not. There's a reason we're not saying the name, nor showing the name, nor the profile picture. But what I want to do is show you this is not what allyship looks like. Oh, this moderator said I did it. This moderator said it was me. Who blocked the old girl from commenting on the videos? Me. Who's ready to go to the 4 seasons?
Good job, Pitta.
Pitta wasn't playing. He said, you're not commenting on these videos no more. So what happened was, though, first of all, I just want to pause real quick and say thank you to everybody. I don't know if we've ever done a YouTube live where we had this many people stay in for this long. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody. So anyway, I'll jump back in. I digress. Let me take a sip of wine out this. Y'all see this gold plated little wine cup? I know you see it. Oh, I bought a Honda. I should have bought a Kia. Oh, and this pink Moscato, girl. Don't play with it. I love a good Moscato. Yes, Pitta and Carrie Love, hold it down in the comment section, girl. But so let me digress and get back in. So we woke up today. So the person sent us a message, multiple messages, and I'm going to show them because this is not what accountability looks like. And this is not what allyship looks like. Keep in mind the comments that were made. Okay.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A, bitch. Look, let me swing to the side a little bit so they can still see me. Exhibit A, home.
Exhibit A. I didn't mean to offend you. Banning me to comment is crazy. But okay.
Which I didn't even know that happened until I saw her say that. Oh, so I saw them say that.
Screaming, I'm definitely not homophobic.
No, that says transphobic.
Transphobic. It's fine. See y'all next.
Hey, you got to do that. It's fine.
Yeah. Did you see? You didn't see my face?
It's fine.
Look.
I can't see you, girl. All I see is you behind the comment.
It says see y'all. It says see y'all next week. That's what that says.
See y'all next week.
Much love to y'all.
Much love to y'all. Yeah. Much love to y'all. I saw it late last night. I said I'm not responding. I need to think about what I want to say. Because what this is not accountability. Didn't mean to offend you. Banning me to comment is crazy. Banning me to not be able to comment is crazy. Definitely not transphobic, yet uses the same tired transphobic talking points. Thank you.
Exactly.
I'm definitely not transphobic. But then just said, and mind you, she was like, well, because I had mentioned that Jeffree Star said that, quote unquote, this was his words now, men who put on wigs and pretend to be women, and he meant all trans women when he said that very plainly and clearly. When they go into the women's bathroom, they should be arrested. And she said, well, I don't think they should be arrested, but like, I just don't think. Immediately, you're taken down. I can't fuck with you. Immediately. And then she was in the comments like, but I'm bisexual. And now I'm even more pissed the fuck off, you bitch. What do you mean you're bisexual?
So you mean
you know what?
you in the community? You in the community and you being transphobic?
Huh. Because guess what?
Question mark?
But did they think we wasn't going to respond? Did they think we would? The show was called We'll read it for the people. Girl, look, let me make it full screen so I can see this thing myself. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So let me let the little thing go away. Hold on. Okay, so it says, thank you for clarifying. Well, this is me responding back to her. Me and BB responding back to her. Thank you for clarifying that you didn't mean to offend us. However, we take issues surrounding the LGBTQ plus community very seriously. Trans women, specifically Black trans women, are under attack every day in this country. We will not allow anyone to come up in our box who does not support fully. And to be 100% transparent, it angers us when we see people in our own community feel the way that you do. People within our community have to do better with supporting others within our community. You could have, I know she wasn't going to like this one. You could have easily used your privilege as a feminine presenting bisexual woman, I should have said cis woman, to support and uplift trans women. But she didn't. In addition, we didn't like the comments made regarding Jeffree Star. When you brought him up, I made it clear that I didn't like him. And then you responded with, and she did say this, I don't care what he said about Black people. And that just won't fly with us either. I think we're at a point where we cannot really create together anymore in that way. It doesn't make sense for us. Baby, let me tell you something. I don't fuck with that. And then I said, I'm going to block her, but I wanted to make sure she saw the message first. You need to see what I'm saying. She read the message. She said, and I quote, okay. And then I blocked her. She said, and I quote, okay. What? And then I blocked her. Let me say this. This is not directly to her specifically. It's going to include her. But to anyone who feels the way she feels, when I say fuck you, you do not get to walk around. Well, but I'm bisexual. Okay, and that means you're correct in everything you say? What the fuck? Okay, you're bisexual. Great. That means when we're speaking of sexual orientation, you're actually quite privileged. You're a very feminine presenting cis woman who happens to be bisexual. You should be using that to uplift trans women.
Instead of tearing them down.
Because don't piss me the fuck off right now.
Like, what? The nerve of people. Definitely not transphobic. Yeah, uses the same. Yep.
Look.
Same transphobic.
Amaya says shaking my head. No, literally. No, don't shake my head too hard, girl, because I done shook it so hard last night from that. I thought I had shaking baby syndrome for a second. Girl. But you know what? We'll move past that. We'll move past that and let people process it. BB, I want to ask you. So
come correct.
Come correct. Because if you say the wrong thing, look, BB can get blocked too. Destin can get blocked too. Any of these bitches can get blocked if we come in here with hate.
You know I love a good block button.
To be honest, BB done blocked more bitches than I can count on my fingers. BB moved to Missouri. I said, oh, what did so-and-so say about you moving to Missouri? He said, they don't know. Huh? He said, they don't know that I moved to Missouri. Huh? Y'all was professional as heck with that message responding. Definitely got the point across.
It's given mission statement. Wait, no. It's given like
It's giving
press
corporate
statement.
training or something. Yeah,
It's
it's
giving press
giving
statement.
it's giving a press statement, girl. Look in front of the thing
Yes.
like that fucking blonde headed ass bitch who be sucking Trump's dick every night, whatever her name is. Caroline Leave It. What's that? Is that her name? Caroline. You know who I'm talking about. The
I
press
think yeah.
secretary for the White House.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fuck her too. So anyway, let's get back into. So my question for you, BB, is: do you think? And I hope you know when I ask you these questions, I want you to be, even if you and me disagree, I want you to be upfront. Do you think that the LGBTQ community, the Labiquita community, do you think that we need allies for real change and for progress to happen? I'll repeat that. Do you think that the LGBTQ plus community needs allies for real change or for progress to happen for the community?
As much as I want to say fuck them and we don't need shit, is necessary
Mm.
because if if there is just so much hatred going on in the world and we don't really make up the majority of the world, so I think allies is definitely needed for real change. Emphasize on the real change and progress because since back then, like way back then, it has seen a little progress but not enough. So the real change hasn't happened yet, so I
Oh,
would say to some degree yes. Punks for president.
look, we the
The
punks
punks
and the
and the
girls.
girls. We
We the
the
punks
punks
and the
and the
girls.
girls.
You see it, huh, Iris? You see the gold on there. This is
Yes.
real gold. Where does the gold come from? It came from that brick of gold that the fucking bitch at Apple gave fucking Donald Trump when he was sucking his dick. When he gave him that award and said, "Oh, and by the way, the base of the award is made with a brick of pure gold." Bitch, fuck you.
Right.
Bitch, fuck you. That's
Shout
why I
out
went
to
in there and I
Iris
broke
with
into the
the
White House and stole some of the gold and put it on this cup,
shout
girl.
out to Iris with the BB quotes earlier. She she got the BB quotes. Mean lasagna.
Cause a bitch do make a mean lasagna, huh?
Go Tigers.
Cause you
If
ain't
you
take
know,
not
you know.
one sip of that cup. What's going
I
on? It's the
did.
same amount of wine that been in that cup since we came in here.
I've been sipping.
That's the
Girl,
same. B,
mine
you got
was
this much
fuller.
missing.
Mine was fuller than yours.
B, this was a full bottle when we started the episode. Don't play with it. I only got this much left in my cup. You done took this much of a sip. You better get to sipping.
Girl.
Anyway, y'all see how he treats me? So yeah, I'll mirror the same thing you said though. I really do. I mean, I think that allyship, and I like that you started the way you said it. As much as I want to say fuck you fucking bitches, fuck you pussy ass hoes, fuck all y'all.
Rocco.
Look, don't play with me. Go sit down and play with your pussy for a little bit. Don't fuck y'all. But we can't say that because we need the allyship. And the reason, I know some of you might be like, no, fuck them. I hear you. Hear me when I say, I hear you. But the reason that we need these bitches is because there's more of them than there is of us. And I say this all the time. I know some of y'all gonna get tired of me saying it. I say this all the time. The systems that keep people oppressed, those systems are bigger than the people being oppressed. That's why they're oppressed. You cannot you cannot oppress a group of people if the system is not bigger than them. If the system ain't bigger than them, how you gonna oppress them? So if the system is bigger than them and stronger than them, it has more access to resources than them, and it's more powerful than them, and is viewed more favorably than them, then my God, we got to call a spade a spade. The only way out is to have some fucking look. What Hamilton said, we got some spies on the inside, some kingsmen who might let some things slide. We need the allies from out there. We do need them. I'm sorry to say it. Okay. But like we said, allyship is not. Oh, I'll come to the cookout. Allyship is not. I'll come to the gay club with y'all. Allyship is not. Yes, I'll come to your gay wedding. Love is love. Love is love. Allyship is when you're in a room full of people who look, think, and believe just like you, or just like what most people who look like you think, feel, and believe like. When something is said, are you going to open your fucking mouth? Because it would have been easy. It would have been easy last night when old girl was in that live to just say, oh, there's no trans people in here. So, ha. There's no trans. Ha. That would have been easy. And
No,
you know what? I don't care what you say. I think a lot of the white gay bitches would have laughed. I think a lot of the white gay bitches would have agreed with her. And quite frankly, there's a lot of just gay people, period, that would have agreed with her. And that pisses me the fuck off.
That's sad.
Because why is Jeffree Star still getting live on TikTok? And you know how she said, well, I don't care what he said about black people. That's cute. I can't tell you how to feel as a black person. But me personally, I don't fuck with it. Because it's not like he only did it once. Let's be very clear. It's not.
He did it,
and he gets on TikTok live all the time with groups of black people, with groups of black men in wigs who love pretending they're not trans. So when I say that, it's not a diss to them in their sexuality. They're just gay men who put on wigs as a skit, and they all get on there with him and they do bad. Go have fun, I guess, babe. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. But that's just not gonna fly with us. It's not gonna fly with these two punks and sissies.
Yeah. So another question for you.
Hit me with it, girl.
What do you say to the
girl? I'm getting tipped.
Nobody cares that you're gay, trans, etc. What do you say to that?
That you're fucking stupid. Because no, this is a valid question though, because there are a lot of people who say the allyship's not that important because no one actually cares. No one cares that you're gay. Right? No one cares that you're trans. Just do what you want to do. No one cares. As long as you don't try to, no one cares. They care. They care. If they didn't care, why would if they didn't care, we wouldn't be here. Can we be clear about that? If they didn't care, we wouldn't be here. If they didn't care, there would not be trans women being killed on the regular for being who they are. If that were not the case, we would not be in the situation where the average life expectancy for a trans woman, the average life expectancy for a black trans woman is mid-30s. Do y'all realize that? The average life expectancy for a black trans woman is early to mid-30s. Okay? QUE question mark. So I would say that someone who says that is just very fucking uneducated. Because what are you talking about? And you know, there's gay bitches who feel that way. And that is a privilege. Let me tell you something. A lot of y'all don't like that word, privilege. I don't care if you're gay, queer, trans. I don't care if you're black. I don't care what you are, what you identify as, none of that. There are a lot of areas we all have privilege in. Now, if you're black, do you have white privilege? No, white privilege is one privilege. It's probably the biggest one, but it's a privilege. It's a privilege. It's not the privilege. A lot of us have privilege of education, of all these different things. For you to sit there and say, no one cares that you're gay, that is a privilege. There are too many people out here who cannot be who they are fully, or who believe that they cannot be who they are fully, or who know if I am who I am fully, whether that's trans, gay, whatever that is. If I am who I am fully, I could be killed. My dad may murder me. The people in my neighborhood could murder me. My life will be miserable. It is a privilege to think otherwise. Maybe you grew up in a family that was very tolerant. Maybe you grew up in a city that was very tolerant. But I hate when people say, well, it's 2025. For who? For some people. Everywhere across this country, there are so many areas where it is not. Look, y'all, this is a quote coming from actually from episode 14. I don't know if you watched it in full yet, B, but that was something the special guest said in episode 14. It is not 2025 everywhere. There are so many places in this country that are giving 1950s and 1960s. Just because you say it's
Agreed.
2025 and you live in Los Angeles or you live in New York, it's not like that everywhere. There are
Not
so
at
many
all.
people down here in Louisiana who cannot be themselves because they're afraid. And it's not unrealistic. It's a very legitimate fear for a lot of people. Because, bitch, something might happen to you. Especially when we get into black trans women. Y'all can get tired of me saying that all you want, but facts are facts. I'm getting heated now.
agree.
BB, what do you think? All skin folk and kinfolk, and that's true.
I agree.
And that
Because
goes for, and I feel like you also mean this that way. That doesn't just go for skin color, right? The same thing applies when we speak of LGBTQ people, all skin folk and kinfolk. Just because you're LGBT, I just did a TikTok, what, an hour ago, 2 hours ago now? Whatever, I don't know, like 4:30. That said, we do not all fight the same fight. Just because we're all LGBTQ does not mean we fight the same fight. There are levels. There are some people who have it harder, and there are some people who have been fucking shit on by society since they came out the coochie. And if you're in the LGBTQ community and you can't realize that, then shame on you. And quite frankly, fuck you. Go get some education and go surround yourself with people who don't look like you and who don't come from where you come from, and you might learn a thing or two. And with that,
I
Senator,
agree.
I will yield and I'll let you get into
Hey.
yourself answering the question.
Yeah, so I like what the fuck? That's exactly my response because no one cares that you're gay. Like, do you see the world we're living in? Do you see how much, like, not just for black trans women, people like people of color, people that is the minority, like people, like, do you see the world we're living in? So everything is not peaches and cream. It's a struggle, a fight every day for people to be who they are, who they, yeah, for people to be themselves. And also, like, I hate when people like, oh, you just have to like just be yourself. Do you not see what's going on? So like I feel like people can just easily say that, but they don't know what like kind of work is involved in like and how much of a struggle it is. So white privilege, male privilege, cis privilege. Privilege is one hell of a drug for some folks.
What Rick James said, privilege is a hell of a drug. Privilege is a hell of a drug. Fuck cocaine. Privilege is a hell of a drug. And that's what's frustrating for me is like, that's what I was telling the person that we were discussing in the live last night was you could have easily used your privilege as a cisgendered bisexual woman, and she was femme presenting. So that's why I even stressed that, because yes, you're bisexual, but you are very much privileged as a bisexual woman to be feminine presenting. Because if you were more masculine presenting, you would be struggling more than you are. You could use that to advocate for trans women, to provide safe spaces for them in the bathrooms. And instead, you said they should go in the men's bathroom. Do we think that's safe? Do we think it's safe for someone who presents fully as a woman and that you wouldn't even know was born biologically? Do we think it's safe to send them in the bathroom?
Mhm.
Oh, this shit done pissed me off, B. I mean, this shit done pissed me the fuck off. Let's get into. I'll just move into the next question, girl. Okay. Do you think, y'all listen, put your listening ears. Girl, that's mine doing his job. Do you think that someone is considered an ally to the community if they only support part of the community? For example, maybe their best friend is gay. Maybe their uncle's gay. Maybe they have a cousin who's gay. Maybe their dad is gay. They love gay people, right? We love gay people down. But trans women just go too far. And trans women make it harder for all of us. Trans women make it harder for everyone in the community. Trans women, just too much. Okay. Go play that's different. As Jeffree Star said in his video, the LGB is separate from the T and the Q. It's separate. We're not in the same community. Do you think, BB, that someone who is an ally, but they only like part of the, do you consider them a full ally?
Hell
Do
no.
you think?
Hell no. Like Pitta said,
Tuh.
all or nothing.
Now it's
You
funny.
take us all.
Wait.
You take us all, or you don't take none at all.
Now it's funny he says all or nothing because we have a clip to play. You know what, BB, before you even elaborate, since he just said that, let's play the clip real quick. Because the clip, it's funny he said all or nothing when we have the clip that we have. This is very short, everybody. So this is just I don't want to lie, B. His name is Big Sexy, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
So he's very prominent. I've seen him in some different podcasts in the queer community. I don't know everything about him, but I love this interaction. It's not the full video, but this is a conversation regarding the all or nothing thing. So let's look at that real quick.
Or nothing? Is it ally or nothing?
I think with a lot, especially black men, you can't pick and choose because there's a lot of straight men in my life who was like, no, I only like you. It doesn't work like that.
Why not though?
It can't work like that because we all in this fight together. You can't pick and choose a person that you like out of a whole community and say, this is the
Why not though is crazy. I'm going to start this over. Why not? He said, is it ally or nothing? And he said, yeah, it's ally or nothing. You can't play both sides of the fence. And this man said, why not though? What the fuck?
Is it
Right.
ally or nothing?
I think
Ooh,
with
I got a
lot,
story
especially
after the
black
clip.
men, you can't pick and choose because there's a lot of straight men in my life who was like, no, I only like you. It doesn't work like that.
Why not though?
It can't work like that because we all in this fight together. You can't pick and choose a person that you like out of a whole community and say, this is the only person who I'm going to give that respect to. I'm in camaraderie with my community. So if you're not taking me and everybody else, then you can't have me.
Then you can't have me. Then you can't have me. It is all or nothing, quite frankly.
It is.
I'm gonna be quiet, BB. I had asked you the question. I'm gonna let you go ahead, girl. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
no, that's
look, let
not
me
no
mute
real
myself.
ally because, like he mentioned, we're all fighting a fight. So you can't selectively choose. It's all or nothing. And it's a funny story because that kind of is a similar, like a personal experience where someone told me, oh, you're not like the other gay people that I know. I was like, what you mean? Elaborate. Oh yeah, my baby daddy likes you because you're not like so and so. And I'm like, so and so is gay as well. So what's the difference? Oh yeah, he just respects you more. I'm like, um, even though even though he a shady motherfucker, we still the same, all in all, because it's the same community. Even though we go about things different, we still the same community. So I said he can't say that because that makes you think like, what is he saying behind my back? Or if he's saying that about him, he's saying that about me. So what you mean? But the T was the reason why he said that is because he low key may or may not have slept with the person.
Of
Bye.
course. Of course. Of course. Because I was gonna say at a minimum, he's probably thinking about whoever he had an issue with. He's probably thinking about him while he jerks off at night. He's probably in the messages. Cause see, they love saying shit like that, but they be the first ones to come in
First one.
and swoop in on some slick shit.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking you slick for what?
Yeah.
Like I just
You ain't
don't.
slick. You is not slick. You is not slick.
Michael said all the hate is the same. They just switching up the targets. Ho! Now that's a word.
That is a
bought
word.
Honda,
for
I
sure.
should have bought a Kia.
I brought a Honda. I should have brought a Kia.
I should have bought a Kia. Attila said it, Bobo. I need to go listen to how TS says it because I love the way she does it, girl. But look, I bought a Honda. I should have bought a Kia. Don't make me start speaking in tongues.
Whew.
You ain't got enough missing, girl. I'm when I finish this, girl, I'm a bottle in.
Girl, my back tingling.
That's because you ain't drink enough. You got to drink some more.
I did drink some.
Bitch, you a liar.
More.
Drink some more, hoe. See, when the two Ponks and sissies gonna be together in person, they not ready for that one.
No,
They not ready for that one. I'm telling you, they not.
They not
Girl, oh, this one got me good. Okay, so let me hit on that for a second. So let me go back to so I can see the question. Oh yes, okay. I just don't, and I want to be very clear. A lot of this comes from people within the queer community. Gay, queer, I use all that as an umbrella term, y'all. So I'll be very clear and say my ex was like that, right? So I was with my ex, mind you, he's in a relationship with a whole ass man. Me, I'm the man in question.
I know that's right.
And he was like, yeah, I just don't. They're just too much. They're just too much. I just don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that girl shit. But I came to learn that as I was stepping into my very like butch Quinny, just like, yes, like self, they were completely turned off by that too. Like any like femininity type, well, except for the people he was cheating on me with, he was fine with it in them. He said with me it was a problem though, but he was cheating on me with bitches who, yes, honey, watching RuPaul. Went to their house and watched RuPaul with them because they were a married couple. Oh. But if I would have said, let's watch RuPaul. Oh, but anyway, you know what? I guess that's for a different day. Where's my drink? Girl, your drink is going down the hatch right now.
QUE question mark?
So look, we'll have a whole series one day on that. It's gonna be at least a 10 episode series. So, but no, it's just very frustrating for me because why is it that we want people to accept us, but we don't want people to accept other people in the community? And that's why you have people like Jeffree Star who say, no, it's separate. The LGB is separate from the Q and the T. Separate. It's not. You want to know why it's not? First of all, y'all not ready for this conversation, but I look at a trans woman who dates and fucks men only. I look at that as a heterosexual woman. Y'all not ready for that conversation, though. Trans is a descriptor, right? Yes, you are a trans woman. That's the type of woman you are. It's a description. What's the word when you describe something? I'm tip girl. I can't think of it.
What,
an adjective? It's an adjective.
Oh yeah.
I say, what's it called when you describe something? This bitch said a modifier.
Yeah,
I modify your fucking forehead, bitch. Big ass fucking 6 head. Your forehead bigger than Rihanna's. bitch.
Graduated from a good school
Wait, what you said?
because I give good brain.
I know you didn't get that brain from Oakshire Elementary.
Did and
Is
Evergreen.
that where you went? Was it Oakshire? I
Huh?
couldn't think of it, and I was like, I hope that's that school I'm thinking of, but I don't know if it was
Did.
called Oakshire.
Shout out to
I'm
my
weak.
teachers.
Shout out. What?
Yes,
Give me
this-
one
yeah.
name.
Huh?
Give me one name.
So you know what the crazy part is?
I don't. You gonna tell me?
I can name all my teachers that I had in Oakshire. From kindergarten to 6th grade.
Oh, that's wild. I can't do that, girl. I can't do that. But no,
Shout
it's
out
just
to-
it's. Oh, go
Shout
ahead. Go
out
ahead.
to
Go
my
ahead.
kindergarten teacher. I love her.
Okay, kindergarten teacher. Okay, yeah. Period.
Yes. Shout out to Miss Blanchard. She is a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. Them
But no, it's
badass kids
just-
she had in her class.
Girl, I couldn't do it. But no, it's very frustrating for me when I see people, because here's the thing. It is easier, right? And you know what it comes down to in my mind is education. Because there are a lot of gay people who don't understand trans people. But guess what? News flash. You won't find her here, as that TikTok sound says. News flash. You're not going to understand them. And you want to know why? It's because you're not a trans person. You're not going to understand trans people because you're not a trans person. You're a gay bitch. It's a different life.
And all you have to do is just educate yourself. It's not hard.
You do.
Ask
you know-
them, because guess what? 99.9% of the community is an open book.
And I have found that myself. The more I find people and speak to them, people are willing to have open conversations for the most part. Not everyone. And guess what? If someone didn't want to, that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. But Google is free, for the love of fucking God.
Yeah.
Bitch, Google is free.
ChatGPT is free.
Very much free. Documentaries and all the access to videos of people being interviewed online are free. Bitch, you can go on TikTok live right now and find a trans woman talking about her experience. It's free. You ain't even got to send a gift. Just tap the screen and show some love and support. Add that live link to your story. It's just very frustrating. Well, I just don't get it. Correct. You don't get it. And just because you don't get it doesn't mean a motherfucking thing, bitch. It really does. It pisses me off. Because you want me to be very clear? I don't get it fully either. But it's not my job. It's not my job to get it. Your job is not to understand someone else's life. Your job is to be respectful to people.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You want to know the even bigger thing? Trans women don't expect you to get it, because they know that you can't. You can empathize. You can create safe spaces. I can do everything I can to support. I will never fully get it because I'm not them. That is not a hard concept to grasp. It is a very simple concept to understand that you will not fully understand someone else unless you have lived their experience.
Facts.
Step one is shut the fuck up and listen. Look, you know how that commercial used to go back in the day? Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say that about 10 times. Step one is shut the fuck up and listen. Step one is shut the fuck up and listen. If you come into a conversation with someone who you don't understand, step one is shut the fuck up and listen. Stop listening to come up with an excuse. Stop listening to say, oh, they said this, but that's not true. Just fucking listen. That's probably what we should have called this podcast. That's not true. I love Disrespectfully the Gworlz. But that would have been a good option. Podcast called Shut the Fuck Up and Listen podcast.
Right.
Where you sit down and you shut the fuck up and listen to us talk about shit you have no idea what the fuck we talking about.
So, yes. So, As we talking about this, like,
I'm listening.
what would you say to someone who says, "How do I become an ally, or how do I be an ally to the community?"
Okay. Okay. How do we be an ally? Well, since we're on education, step one, shut the fuck up and listen and educate yourself. Or step one, shut the fuck up and listen. Step two, educate yourself. If you're trying to be an ally, you got to educate yourself. And that education can come from multiple things, right? We said Google is free. TikTok is free. ChatGPT is free. How about go out and befriend a trans person? Go join some fucking forums. Go read some blogs. Go read some articles. There are so I'm just frustrated.
So
There are so many
all you have to do is
documentaries.
all you have to do is shut up and see. SEE. Step
Yeah,
number one.
not take a
Shut the
cruise on the
fuck
sea,
up and
bitch.
listen. Shut the fuck up, listen. Step two. Educate yourself, ho.
Step three.
Step number three. Evaluate the situation and befriend someone if you still confused, ho. C. SEE, ho. I just made that up in my head. I was like, C.
Girl, shut the
SEE,
fuck
ho.
up. SEE ho. SEE ho. Not to be confused with SEA. No, it's frustrating, but I think that's what it is educate yourself and then just speak up on behalf of people even when they're not there. And I have a clip. Listen, a lot of y'all know the girls from the I've Had It podcast. This is just a small clip, but this is an example. There are no trans people in this room. Listen, two middle-aged white women who have nothing to do, and they speak about black politics. They speak about the queer community. They speak about all the things they need to speak about. Okay. Let's just play it. This is how unapologetically how you be a motherfucking what's the word? Ally, bitch. I couldn't hold on.
Take a moment to I just want to take a moment to all of the trans Americans out there and say that we are your ally. And I am so sorry for how the right wing consistently and constantly picks on you. I am sorry that some people in the left see you as a political liability and they are willing to pick you up and throw you under the bus and drive over you, but we will not fucking do that here. None of us are free until all of us are free.
Did you hear what she said?
Yep. We're not
Especially the
all
part when
free.
she said, yeah, if none of us we're not free until all of us are. None of us are free until all of us are free. But when she said, I am sorry that the right wing looks at you as invalid and doesn't like you. She didn't say these words exactly, but they think you're a freak. They think you're disgusting. They think you're predators. They think that you are not valid and you don't matter. And the left, our people, I'm sorry that the left side looks at you as a political liability. And I want to be very clear. When I said my ex said, oh, trans people are just too much. Gay people, cool. Trans people, they're just asking for too much. It's making my life difficult. Fuck you. And when I promise you, I don't care if 1,400 of our 1,455 followers feels that way. Fuck every single one of y'all. If we go back down to 50 followers because of that, if we did it once, we'll do it again. If we did it once, we'll do it again. You do not get to say that and act like that with somebody. Well, y'all are okay, but they're too much. Well, then you're not an ally.
Girl,
You are not an ally to the Libiquita community if you do not support the whole Libiquita community.
Girl, I suck too much dick for them followers, so I don't know about that, girl. I'm just playing. I'm just
Damn,
playing.
you had the
Yeah.
opportunity to suck dick. I thought they was just coming in there just to come in there. I
No,
thought we was
they
doing
was
something
like,
for real.
they was like, we're gonna follow, and I'm like, you know what?
I'm sitting
I
here
have
thinking
to
we actually
sacrifice.
doing something, and you over here sucking dick for the followers.
Gotta do what we
Girl,
gotta do.
that shit done pissed me off. Nah, man, I could have been sucking the dick too. I
You
guess
didn't
what was
want to
stopping
use
me,
the,
right?
huh?
What was stopping me? I guess, huh?
Exactly.
What do you feel, B? About what was the question? I'm sorry. Let's
How
go.
do I be an ally?
Yes. How does one be an ally? What do you feel about that?
Giving your full support, not just half ass. Um, be an ally when, like we mentioned earlier, what are you saying to the people that are different from
Mhm.
the oppressed? What are you saying?
Right.
What are you doing? What actions are you taking? Or are you just, oh, I agree with you. I know that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. What are you doing? Are you on the front line? Or are you just sitting down? Just are you sitting down or what? Attention.
Look, I don't see the changes. It done went from worse to worse, sir.
Waited a long periodically time.
I don't see the changes.
The buses are nasty. The buses are filthy. The buses are not
Not
new.
new. They're not new. How long you
Lots of
waited?
apartments that I missed. Waited a long periodically time.
Long. Ooh, real long.
They
I
said
like
it
them
was gonna
long and
be a
heavy.
totally different change.
I don't see the changes. It done went from worse to worse, sir. And guess what? When they go low, I go lower.
And it is what it is. You shouldn't have put yourself in that situation.
Time. So in conclusion, if you ain't a motherfucking ally, fuck you. If you want to
And
become an ally, just go do the work. Step 1, shut the fuck up and listen. Step 2, educate yourself. And step 3, open your fucking mouth. Your mouth is free. Well, I just don't know how to make a change. Your mouth is free. Y'all open your mouth for everything else. But you can't open your mouth and speak about something that's real. So you can open your mouth for that
if
little
you need
3-inch
further
dick you suck every
education,
weekend.
if you need further education, the internet is free.
It
And
is.
also you can send an email to disrespectfullythegirls@gmail.com. That's disrespectfullythegirls@gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Girls is spelled GWORLZ
It
at
is.
gmail.com. And it's not just for a topic suggestion or to be a guest. It's for education too, ho.
Tell them. Tell them we'll educate you right now, bitch. Girl almost died just now. And you was about to just watch me die? You was about to just watch me die, bitch?
Girl, I can't help you until
Ooh,
next week.
That's some fuckery.
Not the fuckery.
What's going on next week? Look, You know I always do that
Look,
from Iris's
look.
episode when she said,
Look, I'm about to show them hoes how to be Houdini.
how?
You think Houdini
What that mean?
had the magic
What that mean?
trick?
Huh.
You think Houdini had the magic
And for
trick?
my next trick, I'll make an employee disappear, bitch.
Poof! I'ma leave and blow the horn.
We're gonna make an employee disappear. Ho! I hope y'all got another one on standby. Oh, let's see. The comments is rolling in. Let's see. Look, I know CPR. I'm weak. BB gonna say deuces. I know CPR, girl.
Look, hanging out the U-Haul.
Look, huh? In my Iris voice. Iris, we love you, girl. Y'all,
Yes.
BB, we've come to the end of the show, girl.
We have.
We really have. Girl, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I love what we just did for our first episode live ever. For our first live episode ever,
Yes,
we kind of ate that.
yes.
We kind of ate that up.
We did. We
I don't care what
did.
they say. I think we kind of ate it up.
We did. It was a good show.
God, I'm just pissed. Like, it just makes me angry. And that's why when when that person said, "Well, I'm bi," okay, well now you done pissed me off for real. Now, because you're supposed to be who's standing in the corner. I expect people in our community to be the ones like this, ready to just
Right.
bip, double-handed hits, bitch.
Instead, she got 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Sound like she picked a side. Because I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say. When it comes to stuff, I'm over here learning how to tattoo, and this was entertaining. I'm weak. When it comes down to stuff like this, there is a side to pick. There is a side. You're either on this side. Oh, girl, my stomach hurts.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's try that again. There is a side to pick. You're either gonna pick. Let me calm down. You're either gonna pick this side or you're gonna pick that side. There is a side to. We need to clip that.
Yeah. No, for real.
There's a lot
Oh
of
my God.
clippable moments from this motherfucking episode, bitch. BB, give me final thoughts. Give me final thoughts as we end out this episode for these girlies. First of all, before you say anything,
Yes.
y'all, thank you so much. I don't think we've ever in our life had a YouTube live where this many people stayed the entirety of the episode. Listen, we love y'all down. Y'all do not, you listen, you cannot understand the way that we love our supporters down. If you have not done so, please subscribe to us here on YouTube. Please follow us on Facebook. We need 5 more followers on Facebook to be able to go live. 5. If you haven't, please follow us on Facebook. We only have 32 followers on Instagram. Meanwhile, we're almost at 1,500 on TikTok. Can y'all please follow us on Instagram? Y'all follow us everywhere, okay? But no, seriously, thank y'all so much. BB, why don't you get ready to take us out of here and give us some final thoughts? What do you want people to take away from tonight? Sound like he don't. It sound like he don't want y'all to take away nothing, bitch.
No. Oof.
Girl, what you want the bitch to take away?
Education is important on being an ally. And if you don't, and it's okay if you don't know, just respect them. Respect whoever it is that's different. And just, you don't have to understand. Just respect it.
Yeah.
Rather and then also the people in the community. We all we got at the end of the day. So what is the point of being hatred? You might as well just be like the heteros.
Speak on it.
So
Well,
where is
they already
the love?
are acting like that if that's how they act.
Yeah, it's the same hatred. So what's the point? Because we're all part of the community. So what makes you different?
I don't see the changes.
What makes you? They said it was going to be a totally different change.
But it done went from worse to worse, sir.
And so And we appreciate a true ally because guess what?
Yeah.
It's people like you that make people like us comfortable,
Speak on it.
safe,
Mm.
and just ready to do shit like this. Because guess what? You may not like what the girls have to say, but you will hear it.
And you
You
will.
will hear it and you will respect it, or you will be blocked, or you may be in the next Stitch video.
And we coming disrespectfully, bitch.
What? What? So the disrespect is going to be in fuller effect. Season
Girl,
2.
fuck you. Oh.
Fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck your brother, fuck your sister, fuck your dog, fuck your fish, fuck your hamster, fuck that DL trade, fuck the mailman that deliver your mail, fuck your boss, fuck your grandma, grandpa, uncle, auntie, all of that shit.
All of
Fuck them
it.
all.
Fuck them all. And if you thought we wasn't talking about you, then fuck you. We talking about you, bitch. He ain't talking about
And
me. I just I fuck with everybody, but the trans girl, we talking about you. Fuck you.
only you can be an ally.
Look, only you can be an ally. That's some white bitch shit, ain't it? Only you can be an ally.
You can prevent forest fires.
BB.
Preach.
Yes, my daughter came in here at the very last second, girl, unless they're just now commenting. BB, before we go, let's talk about yes, Michael, thank you, girl.
Yes, thank you.
BB, before we head out of here, let's talk about just kind of briefly what's going on next episode.
We have a Grammy nominated artist that joined the girls.
We do.
That joined the girls as a special guest. Did y'all
You know,
hear what we
come on.
said? A Grammy nominated artist.
That's crazy.
We had to in the last of the guests for season 1 with a banger. We had to.
B, there's no way when we started this. I know I'm a little tipsy right now. Look, there's no way.
No way.
But there's no way that you could have told me when we started this that we would have already interacted with T.S. Madison, with Dominique Morgan, with Todrick Hall, with Jules, with so many people that we would have built so many connections. And you couldn't have told me that our next episode, next Friday on November 14th, episode 14, you couldn't have told me that we would have had a Grammy nominated artist to end out the very first season. I want to be very clear. We had no connections. Stop.
Thank you.
Amaya. Oh, girl,
Thank
don't make
you,
me cry when
Amaya.
I'm tipsy. No, seriously. So like we're so very proud too. I'm gonna be honest with you. It feels kind of weird to say that, right? I'm getting used to saying things like I'm proud in front of other people of myself. Because it feels weird, but we gotta be proud of ourselves. Listen, I know that a lot of y'all know, but me and BB put in work on this, right? This is not hop on live for an hour and 53 minutes and then hop off and then we just go to bed. There is so much that goes into it, and we're not complaining. There's a lot that goes into this that we didn't realize. We're not complaining. We're just saying it takes a lot of work. And so we're proud of the work that we're doing. We're proud of the fruits of our labor, as they excuse me, this wine got me a hiccup. We're proud of the fruits of our labor. We're so proud that so many people who follow us has created a safe space for us to come on and truly just be ourselves. I have felt my confidence grow since I started. Bitch, you know how hard it was? BB, I can't speak for you. You know how hard it was to turn on the camera for the first time? Oh my God. Turn on the
Yeah, it
camera
was-
and then post it
it-
online?
Definitely nerve-wracking for sure.
Cat? Q your
And
equal.
also like after we filmed every episode, it was just like that was a good episode. There was not
Yeah.
a single episode that we said,
Not
and
a
guess
single
what? We
one.
had so much support, so many awesome special
Yeah.
guests.
Yeah. Get into
From
it.
all walks of life,
Hmm.
addiction struggles, someone in the music industry, several people in the music industry,
Come on.
people in the theater drama industry,
Come on.
trans women, beautiful trans women, just so many things that we are just so grateful for, and like the connections we made,
Yeah.
and then like even the people that we know have been fully supporting us to the fullest with this. But
Yeah.
we love the people that we know, but it just warms my heart even more that people, complete strangers, it's like y'all are
Yep.
so fun. Y'all are like, we love y'all, like the
Yeah.
connection, the chemistry. But guess what? Outside of this, we are exact same way. We may be a little
Tuh.
crazy in person, to be
Tuh.
honest. Like, but what you see is what you get,
Hmm.
100% all the time.
Drunk or
And-
not.
Guess what? And then I'm just grateful, really grateful for everything and everyone. And guess what? To be honest, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like there was most days. Well, this year life has definitely been kicking my ass. But guess
Come on.
what?
Be real.
When the camera show come on, and after the episode is filmed, I just feel so happy inside because I know
Oh.
that like we have gotten like so far, and this is only the beginning.
Yeah.
Season 2 is gonna season
It's
2
what?
will
It's
be
up there.
bolder, queer,
Oh.
crazier, more homo.
Oh, that was hetero.
And guess what?
I thought we was going more straight.
even
We're getting more
even-
homo.
even more disrespect.
I'm trying to cuss everybody out in season 2. Everybody.
I know that's right.
It's been brewing inside, and I can't hold it much longer. I want to call everybody a pussy ass bitch. Step your pussy up, ho.
Step your cookies up though
But for real, because they finna crumble.
before they
But anyway,
crumble.
yes. But anyway, everybody, we love y'all. We thank you. If you stuck around this long, y'all hear us say it all the time.
We love y'all.
If you
for
stuck around this
real.
long, you need your booty ate, and you need it ate expeditiously for about 4 hours straight. You need to have your booty ate till you fall asleep and then wake up and your booty still being ate when you wake up. My God.
My God, on today.
What in my Dominique voice? My God, on today. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, on today. My God. There you go with the bullshit. I just knew in my spirit just now. I said, Amaya gonna say some bullshit just now. I said Amaya gonna say something funny. BB, why don't we go out with the punk pledge, girl? Who is that? There better be somebody with at least 9 inches calling you in the middle of an episode.
Oh, you still come eat my ass? Oh, okay, bet. Yeah, because I was here. I was in here the entire live, and he
Oh.
said, "Okay."
Well, then I need to make a call too,
All right.
because I was here the whole live. Yes, hello. I'm trying to. Nom, nom, nom,
I
nom.
need that.
Nom, 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 nom. I'm trying to hit a little dip, 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 dip. What's that taste? I can get behind that. Well, I guess you will if you're eating it. Anyway, baby, let's get out of here with the punk pledge. Because earlier somebody said, I forget who, maybe it was Amaya. She said, "Is the punk pledge only for TikTok? What's going on? What's going on, girl? What did you
It's
do?"
I don't know.
Right there. No. Flip it back inward. Yes. Now flip it around towards your face. There you go. I should have bought a Kia. Okay, let's do the punk pledge. You ready? Oh my god. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Everyone, please be serious. This is very much a big deal.
Please stand for the punk pledge led by Destin, a punk.
Wait. Keep going. I pledge allegiance to the Gworlz.
I pledge allegiance to the girls.
No, that's a lie. We said it wrong. I pledge allegiance to the punks
I pledge allegiance to the punks
of the United Punk of the Gworlz,
of the United Punks of the Girls.
and to the men for which it stands.
To the men for which it stands.
One sissy
One sissy
under RuPaul and the TS
under RuPaul and the TS.
with lube and prep for all.
With lube and prep for all.
Period.
Jose, can you see?
By the what?
The Ponks.
Yes. Yes.
What so proudly we hailed at the Punk's last creaming,
Come on.
and the sissies red glare.
Bow.
Pongs bursting in there.
In air.
Gave proof,
gave
through
proof.
the night.
Not the day, the night.
That the Pongs was still there.
Still there.
And the home of the Pong.
It was just, let's play it again. That just meant so much to me. I don't think you understand.
I get
And
so
I just thank
emotional
you.
every time.
And can I just say thank you for being so real and so raw and so vulnerable, because you know that I'm tired and you know that I'm trying and you know that I'm tired and you know that I'm trying.
That's just so emotional. I get emotional every time.
Okay. Everybody, thank y'all so much. We seriously, all jokes aside, we love y'all. We thank y'all.
Yes.
And we
love y'all so
cannot,
much.
y'all, next week. Hear me when I say next week, Grammy nominated artist. You got to stick around just a little bit if y'all want to hear who it's going to be. Okay. We are so excited to see y'all next week. We're so excited to close out season 1. If you have not done so already, there's an award show happening. Go on TikTok, go on any social media. Look at the pinned video. Okay. Get your nominations in.
Yes, it is in
We're
3
hosting
weeks.
an award show. Categories are Punk
From
of the
today.
Year, the most disrespectful read of the year. Disrespectfully, please go away. The Who Deserves Their Flowers Award. I'm missing one.
And the QUE question mark.
And the biggest QUE question mark moment of the year. Okay? QUE question mark. Y'all go get those nominations in.
Is it
Or guess
happening in
what?
3 weeks from today? 3
you don't-
weeks.
On November 28th, the day after Thanksgiving at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Because if you don't get those nominations in, and we got to give the Who Deserves Their Flowers Award to little Miss Susie who lives next to me because one random person nominated her, I don't know what to tell you. BB, any final words? Anything you want to say before we end this?
I love y'all
hang
and
out?
thank y'all for
Dude,
joining.
Down bad.
We love y'all and get y'all nominations in.
Absolutely.
Because
We
the
love y'all.
punks need y'all.
Come on. It's an award show by the punks for the punks. And we love y'all. We'll see y'all next time, okay?